What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm very happy to say that we are back to our proper spin tires mod coverage videos, and we're actually starting to cover some unreleased stuff. So unlike usual, there will not be a link in the description box below for this truck. There is nowhere to download it publicly as of yet. This is a pre-release mod preview. This is the Ram Charger by Spun in Darkness, or SID, as you may have seen on the UV forums. Now, this truck, I'm told by him, handles best with the all-wheel drive and the diff lock on. I'm in casual mode right now, so we're going to try it in automatic mode, and we're also going to try it in low range and high and different, gearing ranges and stuff like that. But also, I'm specifically going to be covering the fact that Spin Tires has actually recently been updated, and they've covered a bunch of things. They've covered how the environment works, how the environment reacts. They've added new touches to maps. They've tweaked the colors a little bit. They've messed with the graphics. They've done really kind of a miniature overhaul on this game. As you can see, we're on the coast right now, the coast map, and it looks quite different. And also, just before I go any further, there are no customizations to this truck either, so there isn't really anything you can do to in the garage. So that's the only reason why we didn't go back there for anything. But you can see that new trees and foliage, I guess you could say, has been added to the map. And not just this, it's not just this map that has been updated. The volcano map has been completely overhauled. Completely new map, pretty much. They've changed a ton of things up on the volcano map. It's pretty much like I said, an all new map. There's new routes, there's new areas, there's new terrain. There's pretty much new everything on that map. Also, they've taken that 8x8 that was previously reserved for pretty much only a tow truck, and they've actually turned it into a truck that can haul lumber, a truck that can pretty much do anything, and that was a wheelie. I just realized. That was a pretty epic one, too. Now, but as you can see, this map has undergone a little bit of an overhaul as well, and I'm really liking this Ram Charger. It's got good pace to it. It gets up and goes, for sure. Now, you can't really use as many modded maps in this version, obviously, because it's not the legacy build. So if I wanted to try out some of the other mod maps, I would have to go back and switch to the legacy build. But that's not too hard to do. You just kind of switch in and out. It takes like 50 seconds for it to switch over. But this is definitely new, though. This kind of rocky area. I really like it, though. It looks a lot more realistic now, actually, with these fallen trees and stuff like that. It makes it look a lot more believable. The environments are a lot richer, for sure. There's a lot more color, a lot more detail, and a lot more. Wow. Okay, that's pretty freaking hilarious, actually. I mean, I was about to say that was terrible and that it sucked, but honestly, nah. Honestly, yeah, that's good to go. I mean, especially for this thing, too. This thing's a beast. It'll pull itself out of any bad situation off-road. It's good to go. It's got a ton of power. It's got a ton of grip, actually. The tires are really nicely set up. So is the suspension. It's not too bouncy, but it does have quite a bit of travel as far as getting over rocks, or doing any kind of, like, I guess you could say, kind of intermediate level rock crawling. It's not a rock crawler by any means, but if you're going to do any kind of, like I said, intermediate rock crawling, then it's good to go. It'll definitely do what you're asking of it, for sure. Now, ooh, that's not going to go well. Not going to fit. Absolutely not going to fit. If we can get turned around here, that would help us out quite a bit. Now, talking about a couple of mods that I plan on talking about some mods that I plan on covering in the future. There's a modder that's talking to me right now about doing some coverage of his Nissan Patrol, a new version of his Nissan Patrol mod, and I actually have never covered a Nissan Patrol mod, which is kind of odd, because I feel like it's just one of those vehicles that I would cover, but apparently not, because I've never covered it. Now, this section, I really don't remember at all. This looks brand new. Like, for the coast, this looks awesome. Completely brand new, really. And it really does look a whole lot more like actual off-road areas. Like, it looks a lot more like, not just like an off-road park, but just off-road areas in general, like wilderness, you know what I mean? It's got a new, kind of a new, almost a new flavor to the game. There's more going on. The environments are a lot more vibrant. And I feel like if I do some videos in the future back in the legacy build, you guys will really be able to notice the differences. Now, it should be an automatic update for you guys if you're just like, if you just play spin tires without mods or anything like that. It should be an automatic update. And actually, though, if you look, that water quality is a whole lot better. It's way better, really. There's so much more detail in the water textures as far as this new update goes. You can really see a lot more through the water. You get a lot more reflections. You get more, I guess you could say, kind of splashing movement of the water. Everything is a lot more detailed, and the lighting actually reacts a whole lot better, too. And even though this mod is a little bit of, I guess you could say, an in-progress mod, the lights work, which is always nice, especially if it gets dark. Now, the question is it going to change down a gear, and can we get up this hill? Come on, then. Oh, yeah, you're good to go. No problem at all. And honestly, with this new version of the map, I have no idea where I am. If this was the older version of this map, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I know exactly where we're going. This new version? Nah. I am completely lost. That just adds to it, though, right? Wow, I'm seriously lost now, and I'm kind of refusing to use my map because I feel like it makes it just a little bit more interesting if I don't use the map. Hopefully, we'll find somewhat of a landmark here soon, though. There we go. I was like, if we can get this thing unstuck. Oh, is that? Wait a minute. Did we just loop back around to where we were originally? Or at least close to where we were originally? Oh, no, we didn't. That's the objective. I think we may have gone all the way across the map. Let me check, actually, the map real quick. We've gone a pretty good ways, actually. We started up here where we've ended up down here. We're actually really, really close to this cloaking area, though. And I kind of want to unlock it, but at the same time, I mean, you follow that red line with a grain of salt because you never know where it'll take you. It just goes straight to the to whatever the objective you set it for. You don't know whether it's going to lead you off a cliff or into a tree or blow you up or some, ridiculous outcome that you do not want to have happen to you. I see the cloaking point, though. And the nice thing about this thing is that it's powerful and it's a really competent off-roader, but it's not huge. It's not, large to the point where it won't fit between trees or anything like that. Oh, that's the second garage. I was like, there's no way we went all the way back there. No way whatsoever. And get through the trees real quick. Ooh, come on. There you go. I mean, I know we don't have a garage truck, so we're not going to be unlocking that anytime soon. Or not a garage truck, but like a garage attachment for a truck. Jump! Oh, that went well. That went... Yeah, that went real well. No, it didn't. But, actually, it's kind of nice because we can actually just take a quick second to actually look at these particular water textures because it changes. The color of the water actually changes. You got the mud over here. You got slightly clearer water over there. They've really done a good job with the details here. I'm very impressed with what they've done. Definitely updated it to the point that it was needing for sure. Oh, parking brake. The thing is, the parking brake will automatically turn on you if you're not careful. Oh, come on. There we go. Kick the diff lock and all-wheel drive on because, like I said, Spun in Darkness was adamant about the fact that it handled the best with the all-wheel drive and the diff lock enabled. It's going into the... Jeez. Lost control of it for a second there. Got carried away. I don't know about... Well, I don't know about got carried away. Probably more like... wasn't really paying attention to the actual truck, which is never a good idea, especially if you have a truck like this that likes to change down a gear of its own accord, and then it's just like, power, and you're like, I wasn't ready for that. Come on, get unstuck. There we go. We'll get out of here eventually. Maybe a couple of years. We'll be good to go. I think. Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this area. Another jump. Ooh, we survived that one. I don't think we even took any damage. That was pretty sweet. Definitely putting this thing through its paces, though, and I like the suspension. That's one of the biggest things I'm liking about this, actually, is the suspension. The suspension is, it's not that bouncy, especially for how much travel it has. It's great for how much travel it has, actually, and it handles jumps well. It's one of the few trucks like this in spin tires that I can officially say handles jumps well without wanting to roll over and bounce on every other jump. Definitely impressed with it, and I'm really excited to see the final version of this build, but I also want to kind of... Wow, there's seriously a cloaking point right there. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get that cloaking point and then finish my little outro for this video, because I hate leaving, like, an objective undone like that. Okay, now we're good to go. But, I think the biggest thing with this mod is I really hope he doesn't change the suspension or the handling, really at all. I hope he keeps it as close to this as possible, because the suspension is awesome. Really, all you have to do is maybe, add a couple of different colors, or add the ability to change some tires and some attachments. But other than that, I love this thing. It's great, and I'll definitely do another video when this thing is in its full release, so I can give you guys a link to download it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.